Hello dear one, thank you for stopping by. This is Crocheting in Styles channel. In our today's video, I'm going to share with you how to crochet this halter top. It's so easy to make, but I'll advise you to watch to the end so that you can achieve the same look. So welcome and let's get started. We need the following. We need yarn, and I'll be using robin. It's 100% acrylic and it's 50 grams. It's a fingering yarn, so I'll be doubling my strands in order to achieve the medium weight size. But if you're using a medium weight size or any yarn that recommends a 3.0 millimeter hook, you don't need to double your strands. But for my case, I'll be doubling my strands since I'm using a fingering yarn. But if you're not using a fingering yarn, a medium weight yarn, or any yarn that recommends a 3.0, no need to double your strand. We also need a pair of scissors for cutting. So let's get started. So we are making a medium size top. So to begin, we are going to make 31 chains, make a slip knot, and then make chain 31. 2, 3, 4. After making your 31 chains, you're going to yarn over and then you're going to skip 1, 2, 3 and into the fourth place a double crochet stitch. So each stitch is going to get a double crochet stitch, and by the end you should be having 28 double crochet stitches. So let's meet at 28 double crochet stitches. We are done with our first row, and now we have 28 double crochet stitches. So for our row 2, you're going to start by chaining 1. Return your work. Into this first double crochet stitch, we are going to make a stacked single crochet stitch, and this is how to make it. And then we continue with our double crochet stitches. I like using this stitch because it makes a smooth edge. Sometimes you don't even need to make your edge, your edge, because the work is smooth. So continue, make 3 rows of these plain double crochet stitches. Each row should have 28 double crochet stitches. So let's meet when we have 3 rows of double crochet stitches having 28 stitches. For the fourth row, you're going to chain 1, and into this first double crochet stitch you're going to make a stacked single crochet stitch like that, and then yarn over. Into the same space you are going to place a double crochet stitch. We have started making our increases. So this, let's count it as 1, 2, until you have 10 double crochet stitches, or let me say 11 double crochet stitches. Let's meet when you have 11 doubles. So after making the 11 double crochet stitch, since our stacked single crochet stitch counts as a double crochet stitch, so after making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11, you are going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, yarn over. You're going to skip 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and into the 9th you are going to place your double crochet stitch. So we continue making our double crochet stitches, and in the last stitch we are going to make an increase. So the increases, we make one increase in this corner and another one in that corner, and by the end in this side also you should be having 11 double crochet stitches. So we make an increase into this last stitch, so we are going to place 2 double crochet stitches. Chain 1, turn your work, make a stacked single crochet stitch. Into the same space make an increase, make another double crochet stitch. Continue placing your double crochet stitches until you reach to the last chain, just the last stitch before the chains. So let's meet there. Make 8 chains again. 1, 2, yarn over and place your first double crochet stitch on top of your previous double crochet stitch. Continue placing your double crochet stitch, and into the last stitch remember to make an increase. So the increases, we are going to make increases for 13 rows of increases, but there's something I'm coming back to show you what to do. So after finishing this row you are going to repeat the same, and then we are going to meet here. I show you what to do in the middle here. We make an increase into this last double crochet stitch, and then we start another row. Start by chaining 1, make a stacked single crochet stitch. Let's meet here. This is how your work will look like. You can see the work has started enlarging. So you are going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the half of 8, and you grab both of them like that. Make a single crochet stitch, and then you are going to chain 4 again. 2, 3 and 4, yarn over and make a double crochet stitch on top of your previous double crochet stitch, and in the end don't forget to make an increase. So you will continue repeating the same process until you have 13 rows, until we have 13 rows. So the 13 rows counts from here, starting from here. 1, 2, 3. Now we've made 3 rows. After finishing here, we 3 rows, but now we need to add 10 more. And in those, all of those rows, don't forget to make the increases. So let's meet when we have 13 rows, and don't forget to put this effect in the middle. So that means in our row number 4, we are going, after reaching here, we are going to chain 8 and then continue the next row. After reaching here, you chain 8, you go the third row. Now you're going to chain 4, grab both of them, the 2 of them, make a single crochet stitch, chain 4 and repeat the process. If you've not understood, you can just rewind the video and get it clear, because this work now is a repetition of these 3 rows. Yeah, so I think I'm clear on that. Now we'll meet when we have made 13 rows. And one important thing, please don't forget to make the increases in both ends. This is how our top looks like. So this is the top part. It's worked from top to bottom. So let's meet when we have 13 rows, counting from here. After the 12 rows, this is how our work will look like, but plus the 3, we have 15 rows. So for the next step, we are going now to make double increases, and this is how to go about it. Make a stacked single crochet stitch in this first stitch, yarn over into the same space, make a double crochet stitch, into the next stitch, yarn over, make a double crochet stitch, yarn over, make a double crochet stitch again in the same space. So this is the double increase, and we do the same in this other side. So for the last two stitches, we make an increase. So the rest will get one double crochet stitch each until we reach the chain space. We'll chain 8, and just do the same and make an increase in the last two stitches. Let's meet there. For the last two stitches, we are going to make an increase again. So this stitch is going to get 2 double crochet stitches, plus the last stitch also is going to get 2 double crochet stitches. That is 1 and 2. So you are going to repeat this, that is making the double increases for the next 9 rows. We've already made 1 row, so we are left with 8 rows. So let's meet there after making 9 rows of double increases. So this is how our work will look like after making the 6 rows of double increase. Now for the next 3 rows, for the next 6 rows, we are going to make constant rows without making any increases. But first, let's make the first 3 rows, and then I'll show you what to do with the next 3 rows. So as usual, start by chaining 1 and make a stacked single crochet stitch, and just make constant stitches. Now we are not making any increases. So let's meet when we are done making the 3 constant rows. After making the 3 rows, you are going to make another 1 row, but upon reaching here, you are going to chain 8 and continue just as we always did, but there's something different now in our row 5. So let me show you the difference. So this is the difference. We are not going to chain 8 anymore, so we are going to make double crochet stitches in these chains. So make sure you have 8 double crochet stitches in these chains. And the next 2 rows, we're just going to make plain double crochet stitches, and that will be the end of it, but I'll come and show you that final look. But you can feel free to add more rows if you wish. And then we are going to attach straps here. I'll be chaining like 200 to 250 in each corner. And yeah, let me show you now the final look. So this is our final look. Here are the straps. I made 200 chains. Just in case you are using a different size of hook, let me give you the final measurements of this top so that you can just achieve in making, because stitches might vary. So for this bottom part is 18.5 inches, that is without stretching, and the height of the top is there, 13 inches. Yeah, and the starting chains here, 6 inches. For the strap, 44 inches. So the next part is assembling. Lay it down, but don't forget to cut the ends or hide them. So we are going to make an X. Going to make an X here. So there'll be an X formed at the back. And looking for my crochet hook. 1, 2, 3, 4 in this line here. We're going to insert your hook and pull out. And then you're going to do the same on this other side. Make another X. You can skip like 1, 2, 3, 4 and into the 5th. The same 1, 2, 3, 4 and into the 5th. Make another X. Do this one here. The same in this other side. To the last. So this is the final look of our halter top. Hope you enjoyed watching this video to the end. So kindly please, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget also to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. It's free to do so. Any question concerning this are highly welcomed. So thank you and bye. See you in my next video.